Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Come On The Hoop Celtic. This is your first time coming across the channel. Please press the subscribe button below. Even a thumbs up or comment below would be really appreciated. So, around midnight last night, the news was floating around social media. The Daily Record, Football Scotland and now BBC Scotland have reported today that Lee Griffiths has been released from Celtic. He got a rolling contract in the summer. His contract was terminated and then they ended up renewing his contract when Ange came in. And seen a future in him, didn't work out. Off the field, there was reports that he was texting an underage girl. He was cleared for that. So we loaned him out to Dundee. He's played 14 games for Dundee, 2 goals, and it's just been a shambles, an absolute shambles. Look, I know a lot of fans are like, whew, about time he's gone. He's been dead wood. He's this and he's this and he's that. At the end of the day, let's think about this. Lee Griffiths, 260 appearances, 14 honours, and 123 goals for Celtic. 123 goals. So, just have a think about it before you're quick enough to slander this guy. This guy has 5 kids. We don't know what's going on with his mental health the last 3 years. When you have a mental breakdown, it's very hard to recover and come back from it and be strong. And he kept going and kept going. People are critical. I know we're a football club and we want the best out of our strikers. And to be honest, the quality that we have there at the moment is far superior to Lee Griffiths. Lee hasn't been fit the last 3 years, I can admit that. But when he is on his day, he is one of the best strikers around. He has all the attributes and the qualities to be a good striker. He just hasn't shown it. He had spells before the COVID came along. Him and Edouard were linking up. They were flying. He scored a hat-trick at Celtic Park against St Mirren the last game before we went into shutdown. His European goal ratio was absolutely horrendous. A couple of goals against Bishelve, a couple of goals against Astana, a goal against Cluj, a free kick, or Cardew, against Cardew. And, you know, at 14, we bought this guy for just over $1 million with add-ons from Wolves back in 2014 in the January window. And the price has paid off. In some fans' eyes, it hasn't paid off because they feel like we've been dealing with his baggage. But we don't know what's going on in his personal life. And I'm saying that in the middle of a pandemic. People's mental health is more important than football. You know, it's okay not to be okay. And I'm picking up for Lee in this scenario. As much as he has frustrated me the last 3 years that, you know, the stories that he's coming back, he's going to be fit, that he's unfit, then he's not ready, then he's injured. You know, it is frustrating as a fan to see that. You know, the lack of consistency that he has shown in the last 3 years is not acceptable. But he is going to move on. There's reports that Dundee are going to keep him till the end of the season, that he's going to fight for a contract there. And if it's a case that he proves a lot of people wrong, I hope so. For the Rangers fans that are literally milking this story on Twitter, have a look at yourselves. Have a look at yourselves. Because you know why? One major trophy in 10 years. And you're slandering a guy that has 14 trophies in 8 years at Celtic and actually was a proper invincible. That went 69 games unbeaten in 3 competitions. Not one competition, in 3 competitions. And remember them goals as well that he scored against you at Ibrox. And remember when he tied that scarf on the pole. And remember when he waved that tricolour. Yes, he has baggage. Everybody has baggage. Everybody has the pros and cons. And I wish him the very best. I think some fans are very, very critical of him. I understand he has frustrated a lot of fans. And there's spells I'm like, get the fuck, like, you know. And I'll openly admit it, you know. I was one of them fans. But I just think the slander, the abuse he's received in the last 3 years is absolutely disgusting. Some fans will stick by him till the end, and I appreciate that. But I wish him the very best what he does in his career. If it's Dundee, if it's Championship or coaching, or just takes a step back and focuses on being a dad as he is, the 5 kids, let him do what he wants to do. But he doesn't need pelters. He doesn't need, at the end of the day, what has he done on you for him to be slandered and abused? Nothing. So, move on from it. Let him move on. I wish him the very best. You know, Rodgers gave him a chance. He worked well with Ronnie. You know, Lenny brought him in. He scored that goal at Tynecastle. Scored a lovely goal in the League Cup semi-final header against Rangers. Scored a cracking goal for Kieran McDade against Aberdeen at the start of the Invincible season. You know, he scored some crucial goals, and people forget about that. People always just point Lee Griffiths as, oh, he's a waste of quality, he's a waste of this, he's a dead wood, he's this and that. But think about what he done before all that. Is we're backing him, calling him Super Lee Griffiths, this and that. So just have a think about it. And I just wish him the very best, whatever he does. Take care, teams, and please do subscribe to the channel.